Hi everyone, and welcome back to part 2 of my 12 by 12 paper organization. Back on the scrapbooking shelf, I have organized my specialty paper in the same plastic bins that I talked about in the first video. And specialty paper would be glitter paper, cork, my favorite gingham paper pad. I kept the pads intact because I know what's in them and it's not really a lot that you have to flip through. But I did want to put them in these organizers because it keeps them nice and straight. So I have just a couple of the bins, and I have some of this tissue paper, 12 by 12 paper. It's just got like a nice texture to it. And then some other acetate paper, some loose sheets, as well as a couple of pads. I keep all my vellum down in my card making section because I use vellum a lot on my cards, not as much on scrapbooking. So I figured I'd just keep it where I use it. So that's my specialty paper. And then down below here are my organized kits. So these would be kits that are either from a kit club or kits that I've made myself using these plastic page organizers. And I will show you what I have in all of these. I kind of went through and got rid of the paper I didn't want, or else reorganized it into the pattern paper bins, and then kind of kept the kits. But it's got everything you need, kind of themed by color. So if you want to do a scrapbooking project, you just pull one of these kits that kind of matches the color scheme that you want. And then I kind of want to challenge myself just to go through the whole kit, try to use everything on a couple of projects, and then that way kind of get through all my supplies, because I really have a lot of scrapbooking supplies. But again, like I've said, been doing this for about 15 years, so you accumulate a lot. But I kind of downsized my kits a little bit. I added this is my favorite pattern paper from Felicity Jane. I bought a couple of extras when they had it on sale. I just really like the color scheme with the pink flowers, and I use those on cards, and I probably will cut apart some of those flowers too to make some embellishments. So I just figured I'd keep that in there. And then I was trying to find a good way to organize my scraps. And those would be the little pieces of paper that you don't want to put in the organizers because they might get lost. So I just grabbed one of these iris cases and threw everything in there. And this really works for me because I can have this case out while I'm scrapbooking and just kind of rifle through and grab what I want. And you can see all the colors that you have, and they're great for, if you want to make a cluster, back some embellishments. I don't like to throw a lot of that stuff away. Normally I use these cases also to make kits. So this would be an example of, this is kind of a kit that has a lot of gold and silver in it. And again, I need to work my way through these. Once I get some time to scrapbook, I'm going to kind of pull the kits and try to use them all. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope this video gave you some organizing inspiration, and I will see you in my next video.